Hey, what's up? Review of episode 29. That was the 40-minute episode. Um, what I did was I set up the spirit box, turned it on, and went to the store. So in that video there, yeah, in the very beginning, right before I leave, I asked them. I said, if you can, move this cap because that cap has moved like 5 times already. 3 times it's been on the floor. 2 times moved on the counter. I've not caught it on video yet for it with it moving. It's in the same spot right now for the last since yesterday. So with episode 29, you'll man, I think that's my mom. Yes, it is. Oh, mom, she's worried about me on this. She has every right to be because I've talked to someone last night, went to the store, and she said 90% of all these are demons. She said, don't trust any of them. They'll try to win your trust, and you know. So I got my guard up. But I've noticed that when I talk to them, I'll get headaches. And then I'll have a bad headache after that session. And then it goes away. I've noticed that's starting to happen now. Man, hope that's not my mom again blowing up my phone today. It is. But anyway, all right, look. Episode 29, yeah. Okay, look. If you watch that video, it's 40 minutes long, but I'm going to tell you right now, to me, it's not boring because you can clearly hear these ghosts talking, and they're talking to each other. That's the key thing. That's the test I wanted to do yesterday. I wanted to see if I wasn't there asking questions, would they use the spirit box to communicate to each other? And it's like if they were in their room, just sitting there talking back and forth. They were. They were carrying on a conversation. And I'm going to invest into another piece of equipment that'll actually display the words, what they're saying. So hopefully without the white noise static, because some static's too loud. But when they speak loud, you clearly hear what words they're saying. When I was getting ready to leave, if you watch that video, I was getting ready to leave, and I asked them to move the cap. You hear a voice say, "No power," like that. So I was thinking, try or something like that. Wasn't. Let me tell you something about these ghosts here. When they say something, it has a meaning. They're trying to tell you something. Several times now, they'll tell me, like, Philippines, that's twice. They've done that twice. And they've said, no power. Because when I was leaving to go to the store, I looked down at my iPad, which was doing the recording. I was looking down at my iPad, and I seen a little window, not a little window, but a little bubble pop up right there. It was already on there, and it said low battery. So I was like, crap. So I walked back around. Now you see me come back to the iPad. I plugged the cord back in. You could hear me plugging the cord because it wasn't all the way in. So that spirit was telling me no power. So he seen my iPad and it said low battery. He said no power. So I plugged that in. And then when I leave, you can hear my dog whimpering at the door like, like that. You know how dogs would do that. So you hear a ghost say, oh, before they say something about my dog, you hear them say, where is he? And then another voice, I think it's a woman, says, he's not here. And then they hear my dog. Then they said, someone's pet. And then you hear somebody say, his pet. And then you hear somebody say, they'll see my dog, and they'll say, hey, puppy, clear as a bell, man. And then my dog is on the other side. They see my cat walking towards where my dog is, and they said, well, somebody says, dog fight. And then after that, you'll hear somebody say, here, kitty, kitty. Let's play that. Let's play all that right now. Also in the video, you'll hear somebody say officer. And then last night's session, I played it back, and I got the word policeman. I don't know if it's the dark clothes I was wearing, those bicycle cops, or was he telling me that there was a policeman or a cop that came to my house? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not in trouble. I've never been in trouble in my life, so I don't know why that would be. But maybe, often now, maybe once a month, a sheriff will come in this street, drive all the way down at the end, turn around, and drive back. So I need to rewatch episode 40, or not 40, 29, the 40-minute episode, and see at what point when he says officer, is there like a reflection on the wall that goes like that? Because that could mean they saw a cop car. I don't know. But once a month, I'll see a sheriff. Well, I'll see a sheriff drive in, go all the way down at the end of the street, turn around way down there, because there's only one way in, one way out, and then go and leave. So I need to look at the wall for a reflection of a car. So let's review episode 29 right now. All right, right here, I'm turning everything on. My theory is right so far. What happens here? Asking questions and get interactive. That's that interactivity. No such word. Interaction is what I meant to say. But I've also noticed on this video, when you watch this video, if you haven't noticed it yet, pay attention to the book binder right here, the book end. This will start flashing like that, and it's because of that flashlight. No key to while I'm gone, but the flashlight kicks on, and it starts glowing like that. I guess they're messing with the flashlight because the book end starts lighting up. Right now, see that? There's no light shining on this book end. You'll see it. But I'm turning everything on. I go over there to my counter and I say, move that cap. You'll hear somebody say, no power. Watch.
Waiting for Bluetooth connecting. Now is auxing mode.
And decade.
All right, spirit box is on right now.
All right.
And there's a cat that's sitting.
Feel free to talk. I got the spirit box
I
open.
got a cat sitting right here on this.
Let's go ahead and talk. Say what you want. Tom.
Tom. He said Tom.
All right. Well, go ahead and talk. And
My dog's wondering what the hell's going on.
all right. If you can. You're really good, boys.
Yeah. Watch
If
this.
you do it again,
Move that cat. That's what I'm
move
saying.
this cap for me. There's a cap right here. Very light. Just blow it, touch it, move it. Okay? All right.
No power.
You can try.
That's like, you could try. He said no power.
Alright.
He said, no power. So I'm walking, I see my iPad, I'm like, what? So I'm come back. I come back around. See that? Come back around, I plug the cord back in.
That's good.
Yeah, K2 coming on. I guess he's, like, yay, that's it, you got it. So,
See, that's because I'm in here.
yeah.
Alright? Yep. Is that pretty? Touch that green light again like that.
Try to get him to do it again, but he don't.
You don't do that because I'm right here.
Now you hear him say, when I leave, where is he? He's not here.
Alright, touch that green light while I'm gone. Play with it.
You see my shadow going out the door. Over.
I gotta run up to the store, y'all.
Get my sunglasses. Alright, now I'm leaving. Not coming back. So when I get back.
Y'all talk to the spirit box now. Hey, when you talk to the spirit box, walk up to it and then speak to it, okay? Just walk up to it and then say what you want to say and then let the next one talk.
I did that on purpose. I wanted them to come to it because I believe
Not
when I
that.
watch this, I'm
I just want
catching
you to
them. I can
talk
see
like
shadows
how
come
to help
in and leave. Walk up to it. Changes in the wall color. And they leave. You can see all that. See, my dog's going to the door because I'm leaving. I think he said, where's the cat? See my dog. You know my dog? Whimpering. I think he said in his car, or is he gone? They're talking between themselves. Let's turn this up. He's not here. You hear that? He's not here. The dog's whimpering. Someone's pet. You hear that? He said, someone's pet. And he's going to say, here, hey puppy. Hey puppy, you hear that? Now this right here, right here, that's me reflecting off this television, so don't even, that's nothing. And this blue, I believe, is reflection from the iPad on the wall. Where's my cat? He said, dog fight. Now listen for hate kitty. Right there. Doesn't sound clear out here, but on the headphones, it clearly says, hey kitty. Yeah, see, there's so much more to that video. I mean, best thing I would do if I were you is watch on your iPhone or your iPad. with headphones, and you can clearly hear the voices and what they're saying. So, yeah, this is not the episode where they said doorway. This is the previous one, episode 28. But watch that video. I mean, you could hear these ghosts talking back and forth with each other, interacting with each other. That was the experiment that I wanted to do. My theory is that there was more than one, of course, and they interact with each other using that spirit box. So I tested that theory out, and that's amazing, man. But watch that video. Now, since I really didn't listen to a lot of episode 30 is only just like 16 minutes long. I did that last night when I was making dinner. I'll be right back. That's my fiance. Sorry about that. My fiance was calling me. She'll probably call me right back. But anyway, episode 30. Only 16 minutes. The guy, that spirit's name was Joe. And then I say something. I think I said, "How old are you? How old are you, Joe?" And they said, "You're Mike." They said my name. Watch. I'll play it, and that'll be it for this review. And let me get it up here on the screen here. All right, I'm in the kitchen at this point, cooking my dinner. Watch when I come back. I sit down, and I actually hear something over here. My animals are over here, so it's not them. So I hear something over here. Now watch. I'm going to say, "How old are you, Joe?"
How old are you, Joe?
Now listen, you're Mike. You're Mike. You hear that? Play it again.
Joe?
You're Mike. You're Mike. You hear that? That's crazy. He acknowledged who I am. You're Mike. I clearly heard that when he said that. I was like, "Ooh." And then when I was done with that session, I was like, "Man, they know my name." And in that session there, they said policeman. But earlier that same day, they said officer. In a different session. That was in episode 29, video 29. All right, well, I'm going to put this together, but that's it, man. I'm not sure when I'll do the next spirit box session. It's starting to get a little scary now. So, especially when they know my name and they see things like that. That means they're here, man. That means they're here, walking through the house. I mean, I could be sitting right here. I could be sitting right here talking to you right now, and they're standing here watching me. Because they've already said to me 2 times already in the spirit during a session, "You investigate." Twice they said that. You investigate. Yep. So yeah, if you watch all my videos, you will see them say, you will hear them say, "You investigate," and that's twice. So I've talked to 2 people. And he said, "Man, you got something going on. You got more activity than." They're like, "You should contact these shows and get them to come to your house because you're getting a lot of activity." They said, "I've done EVP session in my house and got nothing. But you're getting them in your house. There's something going on in your house." So I'm gonna try and send another email to Zach Bagans or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'm gonna send another email. If any of you know him that watch this, have him contact me, please. I'd like for him to do a full-on investigation at this house. And I want to know if these spirits are good or bad. And I think with his experience, he could probably, let me know that. But anyway, if any of you all know him or could get hold of him, tweet it. I don't know how to get hold of him. Have him contact me, okay? I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to get an investigation going on here. So, I mean, they kick on flashlights. They kick on. They do the K2 meter. They kick on this garage light. They threw something against my wall. I believe my dog is being scratched because within the last 3 months, he's constantly. He wakes up and he'll go to sleep. Nothing on his face. Wake up in the morning, he got blood here in his hair, blood here in his hair, blood here on the side. One morning, we woke up, his whole face, the side of his snout was full of red, and it was bleeding. So I don't know if they're not scratching me, but they're scratching him, hurting him. So I might start documenting that too. So I'll put that up there. I didn't ask for any of these. I just started noticing things, started feeling like my hair stand up and walk in certain sections of the house, hear noises, see lights kick on, and then that's when I started doing an investigation here after all that. And then my conclusion is my house is haunted, being haunted right now. And yeah. All right. Gonna get this video up there. Peace out, man.